Hello, some of you may know me as Julie Purcell, but I often write on a blog and make artwork under the pseudonym Modconned. I'm a multidisciplinary artist and I work across murals, garment construction, video projects and traditional easel painting, which is actually my passion. I'd choose a bandsaw, design software like the Adobe Suite, and oil paint, and I'll tell you why. The bandsaw is because I really like making furniture, picture frames, all sorts of things out of wood, and it's a really versatile saw. There's not many cuts that it can't make. The design software is because originally I was a graphic designer. And not a week goes by now that I don't use that software to mock something up, create a layout, or even just test an idea. So it's a really fundamental part of how I dream up my work and make my work too. And then thirdly, oil paint is the ultimate paint in my opinion. It's got all the highly pigmented nature of watercolour, but it's so much more resilient. It can be used thick, thin, sketchy, finished, whatever you do with it just works out great. And I have a theory that if you closed your eyes and just randomly made a painting, not looking at what you were doing, it would just turn out fantastic in oil paint, so much more complex and in-depth than it actually was. That's just the power of the medium. Well, there's those that say it's not important or necessary, but I beg to differ. For me, it really is essential. I became aware some time ago that I have a need for an audience, and I think that if you are an artist with a need for an audience, then it's your responsibility to cultivate one for yourself. Otherwise, you'll drive the closest, nearest, dearest around you crazy. You really need to connect with the public. It's a bit of a cruel twist of fate to be a shy, introverted type, yet still have this need for regular public appraisal and attention. It can be a contradiction in someone's personality. That's how I feel about it anyway. Yeah, just at uni I took intro to painting and I'm glad I did. I could have got credits for it coming from TAFE. And I was quite shocked because I just really had no idea what I was doing with paint. Thought I was crap at it, but just got this totally 180 opinion from others that made me think, well, I guess I better follow that. Coding. I'd really like to try coding, and it was only recently that I came to realise that it's a really creative platform or medium. I was inspired by the Cyberfeminism Index by Mindy Sue, which is a really interesting project that's like a website, a resource, an archive and an artwork all in one. So I was thinking about in future how I might be able to apply coding as a creative way to present and document my own work. And I figure it's just another way of building things. But yeah, it's something I'd need to carve out some time to teach myself.